Hello, have you ever felt tired, a little doozy? Well, chances are you've heard that a cup of coffee is one way to get around those symptoms, and in some ways, you'd be right. Amongst Australians, coffee is consumed by nearly half the population on the daily, where any person could drink up to 9 cups per week. But what makes it so helpful? Well, there's a little drug inside your morning cup of coffee known as caffeine. Past studies have observed that caffeine boosts certain aspects of the brain. Many of these relate to enhancements in behavior. Most notable improvements in behavior were observed when testing for vigilance, alertness, and aspects of free recall. Furthermore, age does play a factor, and younger individuals tend to show a more consistent reaction to caffeine than older individuals. What you'll see in today's presentation will address the outlook after 1 cup of coffee, a normal ritual for many, and what we'll be looking at are the potential benefits that can be produced in adults. So if you're young and tired from a lack of sleep, social events, or even studying, maybe a cup of coffee is all you need to get your day going.
To test the effects of caffeine on cognitive tasks, we recruited 8 university students who fasted the night before the study, which meant they could have no caffeine, food, or alcohol. We then allocated participants into 2 groups. Group 1 received a drink of ginger ale with a dissolved caffeine tablet, whilst Group 2 received a drink with only ginger ale. When receiving the drink, participants were blindfolded to ensure they do not know which drink contains caffeine. 30 minutes after receiving the drink, participants completed 2 computer tasks. The first task presented participants with 20 words. They were then asked to write down as many words as they could remember. To test reaction time, participants were required to press a particular key on the keyboard when presented with their stimulus.
Overall, no significance were observed within free recall and choice reaction time tasks. Free recall and choice reaction time used a paired sample t-test to determine the significance of caffeine consumption prior to testing, and both resulted in little or no significance at p equals 0.78 and p equals 0.06 respectively. With the underlying knowledge through literature that caffeine enhances cognitive performance in psychomotor and memory, this speculation isn't proven. Figure 1 shows the free recall of words out of 20 measured in percentage within 2 sessions among 8 participants. This shows the placebo group performing slightly better than the control. Figure 2 also shows the negative result of caffeine consumption in the choice reaction time task. The caffeine group presents slower reaction time in 2 sessions, 1 week apart, having all participants complete 2 CRT tests.
The results tell us that caffeine didn't have an effect on the cognitive performance tasks.
For the past 3 decades, there has been extensive testing on the relationship between short-term memory and caffeine, but the results of these studies have often been conflicting. An article written in 2010 totals 16 studies which found that caffeine doesn't have any enhancing effects on free recall, and another 6 which reports results of improved recall, and 3 which found that caffeine had inhibiting effects. In one such experiment, participants were given up to 400 milligrams of caffeine before scientists observed significant improvement in recall and memory. Generally, a caffeine dosage of 100 milligrams isn't enough to improve results for short-term memory, and this was observed in the results of our experiment. Results from participants in this study also suggest that caffeine had little effect on attention and vigilance, as measured by the choice reaction test. This contrasts numerous previous research into caffeine's relationship with attentiveness. These studies found that as little as 1 to 2 cups were able to improve attention. So perhaps the disparity found in this study's results may have been due to other reasons.
Why didn't caffeine show a response? Regular ginger ale has a very large sugar content, and because the participants fasted, the sugar may have played a part in how well each of them performed in the tasks. This could have been equal, if not greater, than what the caffeine was affecting. The participants may not have fasted either. If they did eat or drink, this may affect the caffeine results as well. The study was also limited to having 100 milligrams of caffeine, that is equivalent to 1 standard coffee. This may have been too little to produce any visible results. Lastly, the study was only on 8 participants. With such a small group, the results may easily be affected by the variables, and a larger group may have produced more ideal results.